Urgent Dallas Cowboys fans, do not miss this shocking update because what just happened is massive. You won't believe how quickly things changed in Frisco. But before we dive deep into the bombshell news, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now if you haven't already, because here we bring you daily videos packed with the freshest Dallas Cowboys updates straight from the heart of the offseason. And to never miss a single breaking story or rumor, hit that bell icon and turn on all notifications so you get alerted the second we drop something hot. Hey Cowboys Nation, it's your girl Nayab coming at you live with the biggest story dominating the NFL right now on January 12, 2026. Matt Eberflus is officially out as defensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys after just one incredibly disappointing season, with the team announcing the firing on January 6. Only 2 days after the season finale loss to the New York Giants that wrapped up a frustrating 7-9-1 record, missing the playoffs for the second straight year and highlighting the ongoing defensive nightmare that plagued this squad from start to finish. Jerry Jones, the owner and general manager, didn't mince words in his statement, saying he has tremendous respect for Eberflus as a coach and a person after knowing him for decades. But it was clear a change was needed. Following one of the worst statistical defensive performances in franchise history, the unit allowed a staggering 511 total points, the most ever in Cowboys history and ranking 6th all-time in NFL single-season points allowed, surrendering 30.1 points per game, which ranked dead last at 32nd in the league, while also finishing 30th in total yards allowed per game at around 377, giving up over 6,409 opponent yards overall, with a historically low number of takeaways including the fewest interceptions in team history and barely any forced turnovers or fumble recoveries to flip momentum, making the defense vulnerable to every passing attack week after week and leading to 9 games where opponents scored 30 or more points. This firing marks the 4th different defensive coordinator in 4 years for Dallas, starting with Mike Nolan remnants, then Dan Quinn's era wrap-up, Mike Zimmer last year, and now Eberflus gone in a flash after being hired with high hopes as a former Bears head coach who knew the system from his earlier time as linebackers coach here. But the experiment crashed hard due to per-scheme execution, lack of adaptability against modern offenses, and an inability to maximize the talent on the roster despite having guys like Darren Bland and others in the secondary who showed flashes but couldn't carry the unit. The writing was on the wall all season as fans grew furious with the constant breakdowns. Jerry Jones stayed mostly silent until the end, and head coach Brian Schottenheimer had to face tough questions post-loss. But now the focus shifts to the exciting part. The search is on and moving at lightning speed in this NFL offseason coaching carousel. Brian Schottenheimer and Jerry Jones are casting a wide net without insisting on big-name head coach experience, prioritizing young, innovative minds with strong secondary expertise, modern disguise and coverage schemes, and proven player development skills to revamp the unit and make it competitive against pass-heavy NFC East rivals like the Eagles, Giants, and Commanders who are all improving. The Cowboys have already kicked off interviews with a promising first wave of candidates. On Friday, January 9th, they completed sessions with Minnesota Vikings defensive pass game coordinator and defensive backs coach Durant Jones, a hot name who's also drawing serious interest from the New York Jets and known for his aggressive disguise coverages, strong communication in the secondary, ability to develop young DBs, and previous stint as LSU's defensive coordinator, which shows his versatility and strategic depth. They also interviewed Cleveland Browns safeties coach Ephraim Banda on the same day, a fundamentals-focused coach with Texas roots who's excellent at building player-friendly environments and teaching technique. And on Saturday, they scheduled Broncos assistant head coach and defensive pass game coordinator Jim Leonhard, a fan-favorite dream candidate admired for his aggressive man coverage schemes, high-energy teaching style, and expertise in creating confusion and takeaways through disguise. Many analysts see him as an immediate fit for the current roster to boost the secondary and add that needed edge. Other big names are floating around the rumor mill like former Falcons head coach Raheem Morris with his multiplicity and situational pressure expertise, Vikings defensive coordinator Brian Flores if he becomes available with his aggressive blitz-heavy approach, Jeff Ulbrich from the Falcons, though denied permission so far, Jonathan Gannon, former Cardinals HC, despite his recent struggles. And even possibilities like Al Harris or others, but the early buzz is heavily on these rising assistants who can bring fresh energy without the baggage of prior head coaching failures. This hire is make or break for the Cowboys' 2026 direction. With Dak Prescott still in his prime leading a solid offense, the defense must go from historically bad, one of the worst in DVOA history to at least top 15 or elite to have any shot at contending in the brutal NFC East and pushing for a Super Bowl run, especially needing more turnovers, better red zone stops, and schemes that adapt to high-powered passing teams like the Chiefs or Eagles. Cowboys Nation, this offseason is electric and full of potential. The pressure is on Jerry and Brian to nail this one after so many misses. What do you think? Should they go young and hungry like Durant Jones for innovative disguise, or chase a proven aggressive mind like Raheem Morris? Drop your hot takes and favorite candidate in the comments below. I read every single one and love hearing what you guys believe will fix this defense. If you're pumped about this deep dive and want more daily Cowboys rumors, analysis, and breaking news, smash that like button right now because it tells the YouTube algorithm to push more of this content straight to you. Subscribe if you haven't joined the family yet, turn on those notifications so you never miss an update, and stay locked in because I'll be back super soon with the latest interview results, more candidate breakdowns, and everything happening in the Cowboys' quest to rebuild the defense. The offseason is just heating up, and there's so much more to come. Thanks for watching, stay strong, stay loyal, and go Cowboys forever. America Football Fire.